Well, oh fuck, look at that. I've got that inside out. You see my chest. Okay. You know how people, they can do, I can't do that. Oh well, can't have it all, can ya? Now I can go out in public without people looking at me going, this guy is a fucking moron. He's got his shirt inside out. But now I can go out in society. I'd have to change my pants, otherwise my bits would be going. I've got one of these indoor pants. You know these, I love these pants. These cotton pants, white cotton pants, and I wear them with no underwear. And when someone interesting comes around, then there's lots of room for manoeuvre. Alright, now, in most of my videos, I'm always going, come back to caveman, right? Like caveman's over there, he's not. Right, now this is my sort of, caveman is my go-to guy when it comes to figuring stuff out. You know, the stuff that I'm telling you, I'm not regurgitating stuff I've seen on YouTube by other people and then I just repeat that. I don't do that. My guide is caveman, and I really mean that. And it's not something that put this somewhere. No, that'll work. I'll fucking end up playing with it all night. There was something about caveman. Yeah, caveman is my guide. And when I want to figure out the truth to a subject, especially when it comes to human psychology and social stuff and all that sort of thing, my guide is caveman. So, I probably haven't explained in my videos very well, or maybe I have, I don't know. I probably haven't explained in my videos very well why caveman is my guide. You know, so come back to caveman. What the fuck do you get caveman? Well, you came to the right place. Now I'm going to explain it properly why caveman is my guide. Key reason. This is how our brain has evolved. Well, it hasn't really evolved, that's my point. But human beings have been on the earth for 160,000 years, and modern society, you could argue, has only been around maybe 500 years, and technology has only been around 50 to 100, you know, depends what type of technology you're talking about. So, our brains, it's like this, isn't it? You know, caveman, more years of caveman, more years of caveman, more years of caveman, more. Oh, and then for a very short period of time we're doing what we're doing now. Our brain is still programmed to be caveman. No doubt about it. So when I'm trying to figure out what we should be doing, I completely ignore modern society because our brains aren't, they're still going, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this phone? What the fuck is this solar light which fucking only works for 5 minutes? What the fuck is that? Right, these things are awesome. Come back to caveman. Did caveman have fucking LED torches? No, he didn't. But I still reckon that's pretty good. But all this technology and shit is distracting us from who we really are. And our brains are still cavemen. Our brains are programmed to deal with modern technology, modern society, all that shit. And so this is our brain fucking us over. And another thing I say occasionally, which I probably should emphasise more, is come back to instincts, which is sort of the same as come back to caveman. The further away you get from instincts, the more crazy you get. And it's the same with cavemen. The further you get from cavemen, the more crazy you get. Because our brains want to go that way. Our brains want to run on instincts. Our brains want to be cavemen, and we're saying, no, let's go this way. And so our brains are going, why are we going this way? What the fuck? Why are we going this way? And your brain starts to rebel against itself and go, ask me any psychological question, social question, anything to do with that sort of stuff. And I'm even going to, I even reckon, beyond that, system of government. If you want to find a good system of government, start with cavemen. I have done that. I've made a shitload of notes, and I'm fucking like, that's a good idea. And fucking, I'll make a video of that soon, and blow you away with my own system of government that I've never heard this system of government theory anywhere. Sort of, it's not really mine, it's caveman's. I'm just stealing all these ideas from caveman. So the key to happiness, if you want to put it that way, the key to having a content mind, a sound mind, a mind that's like, yeah, everything's sweet, everything's just the way it's supposed to be, everything is awesome. The way to have this is to do what the mind is programmed to do, is to be in alignment with what our brains are programmed to do. Our brains are programmed to be cavemen. And so, to have a sound mind and a healthy brain and a good life and lots of happiness and shit, you have to align with what the brain's programmed to be doing. Our brains are programmed to be cavemen. Cavemen. So, key to happiness. I mean, there's a few happiness. So you want to have a healthy brain, a healthy body, reading off my own notes here, very regular social contact, regular sex, and to be fairly goal orientated with a group of your mates heading in the same direction. To unite. We've talked about this a few times as well. Need an excuse to unite. Caveman's excuse to unite was to survive. Now we don't need to do that anymore, but we still need an excuse to unite. We still have to unite because our brain's going unite. And these days we don't really have to. You know, we can sort of go to work, live off, social security or whatever, and fucking, come home, watch TV in our little fucking nuclear families. We've got our own little fucked up opinions on shit. But we don't need an excuse to unite. And so we're lazy and a lot of us just kind of don't. But we need an excuse to unite. And this is a big part of my government system. But I won't get into my government system here. So, understanding what cavemen did. See, our brains are programmed to do what cavemen did. So, in order to get a healthy brain, we have to do what cavemen did, or at least fairly close. Now, in my average caveman day video, which was fucking awesome, and as it stands, I think has about 2 billion views, like more than Gangnam Style and shit, because it's the best video in the world. As I explained in my average caveman day video, to get a healthy brain, meditation is the best way to get a healthy brain. And a lot of you people out there is like, that's fucking Asian shit. What the fuck do the Asians know? Well, they fucking figured it out, didn't they? And go research it if you don't believe me. Anyway, meditating is the best way to healthiness in the brain area. And caveman was forced to meditate a lot, or essentially meditate. Like when he was hunting, he'd be aware with all his senses, and you'd have to be very in a meditative state to go find Skippy or whoever else he was hunting. And then they dance after their food. Dancing, you're in a meditative state. So caveman was meditating a lot without ever realising it. And this is something else that modern society doesn't demand of us. But to get a healthy brain, we have to come back to caveman. Caveman was meditating without even realising it. We also need healthy bodies. Oh, look, he has pecs. Sort of. Doesn't really have abs. Could probably put on a bit of weight here, but that's close enough. We also needed to have healthy bodies. Well, we need to have healthy bodies, right? Back in caveman, they got this by hunting and fucking, their diet wasn't packed with Maccas and Big Macs. It was packed with the goodness of caveman, and your diet should replicate caveman. Could make a video about that too. Haven't thought about it, but there you go. Was that a paleo diet or something? I thought, this guy stole my fucking idea. I've had this caveman thing going on for about 5 years, and I heard of this paleo diet. Slowly, someone's stealing my idea. I don't like this. I should be getting royalties. But anyway. Yeah, so we got a healthy body from hunting and dancing and fucking a lot. Because back in caveman day, as I've said, they weren't wearing many clothes, they were all in good shape, fucking, and they less inhibited, fucking back in caveman day, because they don't have society going, do this, fucking man, play playing crap, man, hey, brain laser, man, what are that, fucking, you gotta get me, fucking you in the head. Didn't have any of that. And they were goal orientated. They'd go out there with their mates and try and hunt Skippy because they had to, otherwise they'd die. So we have to be replicating this in the modern world. I've written notes that have gone into a lot of detail, but I'm not going to bring all of them up. Oh, I may as well, probably. Multitasking is bad because caveman didn't multitask. He'd wake up, then he'd hunt, he'd just hunt because it was really important they caught something. Then he'd come home and just eat, then they'd just dance, and then they'd just have sex. They didn't multitask. Multitasking is a caveman, don't multitask, and there's real research out there that says multitasking sucks. The reason men like fishing is because hunting is caveman. Fishing is a form of hunting, that's why men like fishing. Girls like to shop because back in caveman they picked berries. That's why they like to shop. Also, we are programmed. Cavemen had to live near water, otherwise they'd fucking, die. So they had to freaking, like a lot of mammals, they'd all fucking, try and find water, and they'd live on rivers and oceans and fucking rivers near oceans and, shit like that. So cavemen lived on water. Our brains are saying live on water, live near 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 water. That's why everyone goes on holidays to the beach. Alright, at this point, I'm going to emphasise. Technology has slowly but surely got us away from cavemen, and technology has slowly but surely made our lives worse. And there may be a few exceptions like this awesome LED light that can do this.
Is that too rotten? It's not. I can't talk while doing this.
Yeah, technology is getting further and further away from our natural state of that our brains are programmed to be in, and technology is very, very. It's like a alluring siren on the fucking horizon, and we sort of keep going to it, and we get to that horizon. It's like, where's the next horizon? But we're getting further away from where we belong. And like I've said in another video, there's been research done to suggest that the African people are the happiest. These people that live close to caveman, what a shock, just fucking prove my point, dude. So, and this obsession, this modern day obsession with making technology better and better and better and better and better, and society as a whole thinks it has to get better. Better technology is just better, things are better with better technology. No, the better technology gets, the further away we get from caveman and the worse our life gets as a whole. It's a bit hard, probably like to go back. So limit technology as much as possible. Let's get too far from caveman. So this is basically, I'm going to sum up here. Basically, come back to caveman, because that's what our brains are programmed to do. 99.9% of human existence was like this, and our brains have not caught up with technology. I don't know if it ever will, maybe in 20,000 years, I don't know. Yeah, and to get a healthy brain, healthy body, blah, 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 you just replicate what caveman did. Caveman meditated without knowing it. He was always keeping fit because he was hunting for Skippy, and etc. Yes, and technology is making our lives worse, not better. It's getting further away from caveman. Get this out of your head, especially. Technology is not making our life better. It just isn't. So, when I next say, come back to caveman, you'll be like, I know what he's talking about.